back here again with another one, and I'm going to be showing you what I've seen on Boom 300, which is, I think, is an amazing opportunity for us to buy or long this market and till whenever we are going to close the trade. So if you are new to this channel, kindly like this video, subscribe to the channel, because we drop a lot of amazing content here that you don't see in all YouTube trading channels. So subscribe to the channel and let us get right into it, because I'm going to be dropping some big gems in this video. Looking at what we have on a monthly time frame, we can see that this market is creating a downtrend move from the left side. However, if we see the recent moves, we can see that this market has broken a zone that it has come back to retest, and I will show you that zone that I see. Now there's something about market structure, which is something more of an advanced market structure that I have seen myself particularly. And one thing that I've seen about that is that when it comes to supply and demand zones, we have the external supply zones and external demand zones, and also we also have the internal supply zones and internal demand zones. What do I mean by that? The external supply zones that we have are the ones that you are seeing here, the ones that are very visible to see, that the ones that they are very obvious for us to see. But sometimes the market come to the internal supply and demand zone to make it move, to get more liquidity and make it move to the upside. And that is what I've seen that has happened here, because this market, instead for it to come back to the external demand zone, external supply zone here in this case, and retest it and continue its move to the upside, the market did not do that. Instead, we look at it on this higher time frame of the monthly time frame, this market came to the internal supply zone, and that was where it did what? It made its move. Looking at it, which I will be showing you right now, as you can see that this is a zone here, and the reason why I call it a zone is because if you go to your lower time frame, you will find out that there is some move and some push there. There are some moves there, and as you can see, we have what? We have a bullish engulfing candle when the market came back there on a weekly time frame to come and retest that zone, whereas it did not stop at the external external supply zone to retest and give us a continuation. However, it came to the internal supply zone to come and retest and then move to the upside. And as you can see, that's what we are seeing right now at the moment. So going to a daily time frame, what should we be looking for? We should be looking for what? An opportunity to enter this market. And if you are seeing what I'm saying, you can see that this market came again to the internal zone to come and make his retest and move again. So now that it has done that, what I am expecting at the moment is for me to see this zone that I have marked out, which is a form of like an external zone. So I'm going to be looking at both external and internal zone that I am seeing at the moment. If you want to see those zones very well, you have to go to your lower time frame. And once this zone is coming back for a retest, I am going to be drawing my counter trend line. And once I see a breakout of that counter trend line with a candlestick confirmation on a lower time frame, I am going to do what? I am going to buy this market, and I'm going to long it for as long as I need to. So my TP is definitely going to be around maybe 5,000 as a price for Boom 300, kind of 5,000. That will be my TP for Boom 1000, or maybe something around maybe 4,700 will be my TP also. So that is just my first TP, and that's just basically what I have for you guys, that this market is very easy to read once you know what you are looking for, and once you have experience, and once you have studied out of all the losses that you have been making in the past. Once you see the losses that you have and you study your losses and you saw the reasons, you see the reasons for why you are having losses, then you will see a lot of things that your eyes were not open to in the past. And that is what I've seen in this market. So I've had some losses on this in this market. However, I've studied and I have seen that even though we have supply and demand zones, we still have internal supply and demand zones apart from the external supply and demand zones. And that is where the market sometimes, once in a while, retraces to take its moves of the big move. So that's just basically what I have for you guys, that this market is going to give us an uptrend, which I'm definitely saying. However, it still take patience. Before this setup will form, it might take days, no doubt. But one thing is that it will form, and when it does form, we are going to make our money. So we have to be patient to see our setup to form. Till then, we are going to take our trade. So right now, thank you for watching my video. If you like what you've seen, please do well to share it with other people. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also turn off your notification bell so that you can get more updates whenever we drop videos. Peace out and bye.